Good morning, grade 2 students. How are you all doing today? How are you all feeling? I hope you all are feeling good. You all are feeling fresh early in the morning, ready to learn something. Yes? Ready to study? Are you all ready to study? Yes, no one is feeling sleepy just now as it is morning time. No? Wow, that's great. Now, which day is today? Today is the third day of which week? Week 17. We are on week 17 now. This is the second term, right? Okay. Now, what was the topic that we have started yesterday? There was a, yes, there was a story. It was a comprehension story. And what was the name of the story? Three Billy Goats Group. Right, correct. It was a story of Three Billy Goats Group, right? So was it a fiction or a non-fiction story, class? It was a fiction story. It was a make-believe. It was made up, right? So we did that comprehension story yesterday. Now what we are going to do today is related to something of grammar part, right? Now what is that? That we are going to do two things actually today. First thing is the sound words and the second thing is possessive nouns, right? Now what are sound words? Actually, what happens, children, that some words say the sound that they are very similar to the sound they make. Like what was the sound which was made in this story? What was the sound made by goat? Yes, it was trip, trap, right? So this was the sound. Now there are some other sound words which are the sound of the animals that they make. There are different animals, right? They make different sounds, right? So those sounds which the animals make, that those sounds are called sound words. What are they called? Sound words, right? Now, I'm going to show you some pictures of animal and you are going to tell me their names first. Now, which animal is this? It's a cute, cute cat, right? It's a cat. And now, do you know the sound, the sound that cat makes? Meow. It's meow sound, right? So what is the sound of cat? It's meow sound. Correct. Very good. Right. Okay. Now, which animal is this? It's a snake. Which animal is this? It's a snake. And do you know the sound of snake? Which, what is the sound? It's his. Say with me. His. Right. So this is another sound which is made by an animal. And which animal is this? It's a snake. Correct. Now, okay. Now which animal is this? It's a dog, right? And what is the sound? What does dog do? It barks, right? The dog barks, correct. Okay, now the last one. Wow, what's this? Which animal is this? It's a lion. Which animal is this? It's a lion. And what's the sound of a lion? It's roar. What's the sound? Roar. You call it roar, right? Okay. So that means we have done 4 animals and their sounds, right? The sound of a cat is meow. The sound of a snake is hiss. The sound of a dog, bark. And the sound of a lion is roar, right? So these are the different sounds that animals they make, right? And we call them sound words, right? Now this was the first part of our lesson. So first, since we have done this part, so you are going to do the task. And your task is you open page 69 of your Nelson English. And there what you have to do is this page. Here. Now, you have to, what sound do these animals make? choose a sound word from the box. Now you have to choose the sound words from the box. The words are meow, neigh, hiss, buzz, roar, cluck. Now the animals they have already given. Now we are going to do this as a whole class. Now the first picture is of a bee. And what is the sound of a bee? Buzz. Correct. What is the sound? Which animal is number 2? It's a hen or a chicken. And what is the sound? Cluck. Correct. Third animal is a horse. Correct. And sound is neigh. Correct. Fourth animal, it's a snake and the sound is hiss. Fifth, cat, sound is meow. And the sixth one, lion, and sound is yes, roar. Now, you have to do this part B, which is you have to draw the animals and write down their sound, which I'm going to post this on portal and you will do it as a homework. And you have to draw 4 animals and write the sound each animal makes. Okay? You have to write the sound each animal makes. You have to draw the animals and then write the sound. This is your homework. Now coming back to the second part of our lesson, and that is possessive nouns. Can you tell me what are possessive nouns? We have done this before. Now see, possessive nouns tells us that who owns something. Who owns something. Like suppose I am holding this board marker. So it belongs to me. So it will be teacher's board marker. What? Teacher's board marker. It belongs to me. Like if suppose you are holding your book. Like suppose Saad is holding his book. So I'll say Saad's book. Right? What I'm going to say? Saad's book, because that book belongs to Saad, right? Now I am holding my book, so it would be teacher's book, correct? Right. Now I am holding a scotch tape in my hand, teacher's scotch tape, because it is in my hand, so that means it belongs to me. So that is possessive noun. It tells you that who owns something. And how it is written, the possessive noun is written with an apostrophe. I have explained you before also. It's written with an apostrophe. Okay? Like this. Like a comma. Right? Now, so if I say the goats were going on their grass, so it would be goat's grass. Whose grass is that? Goat's grass. Right? In the same way, if I say that the bridge belongs to troll, so it would be troll's bridge. Do you understand? Right? And you are going to write with apostrophe. Understood? Now what is possessive nouns? It tells you who owns something. They have an apostrophe and an S at the end. Like teachers. When I'm saying teachers, so I'm writing an S. Like I'll show you on my board here. I'll write it and then you can see them. Okay. Can you all see this? Yes. Okay. Now I am writing apostrophe S. Teacher's marker. What have I written? This I have written apostrophe and S. So you have to write apostrophe and S to write down to show the owners, right? Or you can say Saad's, Saad's book. Whose book is it was? Saad's book. Now, goat's grass. Whose grass was that? Goat's grass, right? Then troll's bridge. Whose bridge? Troll's bridge. So you have to write an apostrophe and you have to write S at the end of it to show the owner, right? Now, I want you to open page number 69 of your Nelson English, and let's do this part as a whole class. Say who the owner is, right? The goat's grass, who the owner is. Who owns the grass? Goat owns the grass. So owner would be goat. Number two, the farmer's field. Who's the owner? Farmer, correct. The troll's bridge. Who's the owner? Troll is the owner. Number four, the lion's roar. Lion, correct. The snake's hiss. The snake. The cat's paw. Cat. The field's fence. Whose fence was there? It was fields. The goat's friend. Goat, correct. So now you see how the possessive nouns shows the who owns who owns something, right? And it is always written with an apostrophe and an s. So this was one thing that you have learned in the class. What else you have learned? You have learned about animals and their sounds. So I hope you must have understood this lesson, and you will do your homework, which I'll be posting on your portal. Okay, do it yourself. Try to do it yourself. It's not difficult. But if in case you find it difficult, you can ask me in the next class tomorrow. Okay, children? So see you next time in your science lesson. Bye bye. Bye bye.